Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a thumbs up. 90-day fiancé couple Kenny and Armando have a carefully curated image in the franchise which is starting to fall apart. Armando from Mexico and Kenny from Florida became acquainted in an online support group for gay fathers. Armando and Kenny got into a long-distance relationship, with Kenny eventually moving to Mexico to spend the rest of his life with Armando on The Other Way Season 2. While their relationship was smooth sailing for a while, Armando and Kenny soon started having disagreements about where they would live and whether they needed to have a new baby. Armando and Kenny are 90-day fiancé veterans, and fans can tell when something seems off about how they act. Armando pushing Kenny to make a baby was out of character itself, since the two of them had proven how both were sensible in their approach towards life and life-changing decisions. Still, the plunge into has visibly affected the couple's camaraderie. Armando and Kenny started arguing on screen and even faced a major financial loss the last time fans saw them on 90-day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 5. Kenny and Armando are considered one of the most genuine and romantic couples in the franchise. However, their mostly drama-free romance almost veers into the territory of being boring. Kenny and Armando's journey that began in 2020 had its share of drama in The Other Way Season 1, with them struggling to get Armando's family's blessings and Kenny getting used to life abroad. However, some of their issues later on looked like they didn't need an entire season. Moreover, the babies and Mexico City was just so lackluster. It's not a surprise that Armando and Kenny's last appearance was in The Other Way Season 5 a year ago. They have managed to keep themselves relevant through their once-in-a-while pillow talk appearances, but those don't matter as they don't reveal anything about the couples. Armando and Kenny have not updated fans about what happened to their surrogacy plans and if they even had a baby. If they did have the baby, it's commendable if they've managed to keep it hidden for a year. 90-day Fiancé is where Armando and Kenny got recognition and fame. It helped them create many more business avenues and explore opportunities like Cameo, Instagram, and brand partnerships. Their not being relevant due to their absence from the show might affect these income sources negatively. Kenny doesn't have a full-time job after his retirement, and while Armando has worked in the design field and owned a pet shop, the couple has been resourceful and has turned to finding different ways to generate income. However, was launching a children's book the best they could do? Armando and Kenny are used to living a certain way. They have great taste in lifestyle choices, and money problems might lead to their not being able to sustain them. What sets them apart from the other couples is also their style and eye for aesthetics. With a slow flow of income, Armando and Kenny might have to resort to cutting down on their spending. At this point, their attempts to earn money by selling candles, t-shirts, and things like coasters come across as a cry for help. A year ago, Kenny and Armando were on 90-day Fiancé's Toey Season 5 Tell All, where Kenny spoke about the bumps in their surrogacy journey. They had picked an egg donor, and the woman went through the entire process. However, she was supposed to come in, but the woman ghosted the clinic and never showed up. Kenny and Armando were in tears while admitting they had to go through the whole process again. It had taken Kenny a lot to agree to surrogacy, and now he seemed to be regretting wasting money with no outcome whatsoever. It's not like 90-day Fiancé's Armando and Kenny can focus all their financial resources on having a new baby when they already have Hannah at home. As children grow up, their costs generally increase significantly, with major expenses including healthcare, education, especially private schooling, food, clothing, transportation, and entertainment. The child is soon to become a teenager with increased clothing needs, driving lessons, car ownership, etc., and social activities. Armando also has to think about the expense of sending Hannah to college, and, with their out-of-budget surrogacy plan, they might be pinching pennies, affecting Hannah's life. In return, 90-day fiancé couple Kenny and Armando have launched a brand new business amid rumors of them having financial difficulties. The couple was first seen in The Other Way Season 2 in 2020 and became everyone's favorite franchise couple in a heartbeat. Kenny and Armando's heart-touching has been unmatched so far.